What's up, Dragon Brood? We're later in the season, and I say later, we're like 4 weeks in, but we've now played with some cards, and I wanted to visit one that I actually played with earlier, and that's Kambal, because this card's actually pretty sweet, right? Your opponent gets a token, you get a token. When a token enters the battlefield on your side of the board, you drain them for a life. Seems good. But I think the last build I had was almost focused more on Magda than Kambal, and I figured, let's go in on Kambal and just see what we can do, and if we can make the rest of the deck good around this card. And I think this might work. So, starting at the top, we're going to play some Novus Inspector because, well, it makes an artifact, which works with Kambal, obviously, but this can help us dig a little deeper to find it as well. So does Voldaire and Epic here. And I did think about playing the 1/1 Pirate that can scry and give us a treasure, but ended up not having any room. So we made some Fateful Absence and some Get Lost, which actually are prime removal cards because they give the opponent a token, which could technically get us a token. So that seems pretty good, and even cost them a life, which is super nice. Generous Plunder, if we're going to be giving our opponent potentially tokens, this also can get us double treasure because it gives them one and we get one, but then we get a copy, so that could be nice too. And then we're playing Legion Extruder. Now this is actually really cool because one, it just deals 2 damage, so it's another way to try to get stuff out of the way. But additionally, we can turn some of those treasure or blood tokens or whatever into 3/3s, and that's actually pretty nice. I have some Oni Cult Anvil as well. This kind of fits the whole theme. Turn some of those wasteful artifacts into creatures. We drain the opponent. We get another point of damage from Kambal. And with all these creatures, we're going to have a couple of Delny Streetwise Lookout. I think we had some of these in the last version. It worked really well, especially with Generous Plunder. Of course, we're going to be playing a full set of Kambal. We're going to try a couple of Teysa, because if Kambal's going off and draining the opponent, then Teysa's going to get us a clue, and if we turn the clue into a 1/1, then we also get to drain the opponent when we make the 1/1, so there's a lot going on here. And Anambakal, because coincidentally, Anambakal puts a bunch of artifacts into play, and that's super awesome, and those count as tokens, so we get to drain the opponent whenever we make tokens too. So yeah, lots of cool parts going on in here. Now, at the end of the video, if you want to download this list, you can go to my sponsor over at Moxfield. You can see all the decks we've been playing in Standard, so you have your selection of a bunch of awesome stuff. But before you do that, stick around and let's see if this whole plan with Kambal actually works out. Alright, we're going to keep this. I think this is like a handful of decks this season that I just really want to work out. I think because it's just cool with Kambal, like playing Anambakal, then Kambal is actually pretty sweet. Like just lots of fun stuff here. So I hope this works. Oh, I just realized I'm getting to play against Krim, the good old Asian Avenger. And if y'all have never met Krim, like just real life, he is just a really fun, nice guy. He is exactly what you think he would be if you see his content online. Seriously. Duress me. You get, yeah, come on tap land. Oh, we didn't get it. Gosh dang it. I wanted that so bad. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna get away from us, y'all. Missing a land there was critical. Taking out our plunder. We're probably not gonna give them treasure in this scenario. But, exactly, nothing wrong with just checking it out to see if I give it to you. I'm going to decline, even though I don't have lands. Alright. We'll try to get some action with the Anambakal. I'm pretty sure it's not going to resolve, though. Or it's just going to die. Man, if we could have had Anambakal last turn, it would have been sweet, but no. Alright. I'm assuming this turn or next turn we lose our board. No, he is also mess land. So that puts us in a situation of just definitely not wanting to give them treasure. Yeah, I guess we just attack here. Oh, nice. I haven't played Harvester of Mercy much, but it's a card that's on my radar for sure. Alright, we're going to hope for the best. I'm not sure what else we're going to do here. Oh, did find a land, though, unfortunately for us, I think. Oh, Kambal, looks like you might be dead, friend. Passing. Alright. Ooh, that's not bad. See if this hits. Alright, that's fair. This is wild because I feel like we haven't done anything, but we've still kind of done stuff. This has been a really weird game. I feel like nothing's gone the way I wanted, but here we are. Alright. This is probably, I was going to say, where stuff dies. Not totally. Okay, that's fair. We will draw a card. Oh no. Come on, deck. There we go. That's the type of stuff we're looking for. Choo-choo. I kind of want to play this, but I kind of want to make a 3-3 instead. I mean, if you find something to deal with Kambal, we're kind of wrecked here anyway, I think. We'll have to top deck some things for our Legion extruders. We'll get one more point. If he tries to destroy Kambal here, we can turn our artifact into a 3-3. So I don't want to commit the mana because I feel like we'll miss getting the point because when we go to activate it, he'll then want to kill the Kambal. So like, this is kind of a game of chicken of like how much value, like, and it's not that big of a deal, but with him being at 4 life, okay, this changes the equation a bit. I mean, there might be a counter here. At least I would expect there to be a counter here, honestly. Ew, there was not. Well, if I attack, I make 1. That drains the opponent for 1. We... do I just pass here? That doesn't feel right. Alright. Yeah, this is a crazy situation. There's like a lot of moving parts here right now. Like, I could also attack... Okay, you're going to Bitter Triumph the Kambal. So then we go ahead and activate this. See if we can get at least one more point out of this. Alright. It goes to 3. We're so close. But so very far away. Oh, okay. Well, that might matter. Try this. 3 steps ahead. That's fair. For trade token, that's a copy of that guy. Alright, sure. That makes sense. Anampakal dies. Then we'll play this, and I think we'll try to go for it next turn. Alright. We're kind of right on the cusp. Can we find 3 points? Only Cult Anvil would be kind of good here too, I think. Lazav, sweet, sweet. Yeah, might as well start at some point. You got to go for it. Oh, wait. He's empty-handed. If we give them a treasure, they go to 2, and then that's it, because you have to double block this, right? No creature lands? Oh, you have Restless Reefs. Dang it. Just enough mana, too. I think we take the action anyway, though. There's an Oni Cult Anvil. That's big time. That's big time. We attack. We drain them for 1. And then we'd have to ping them for 1. Yeah, alright. I mean, we're just going to sack the 3-3, but at least force some actions here, I guess. Alright, sounds good. Alright, pass the turn. Probably could have waited one more turn and just attack with the 2/2 would have been enough. But I think we're going to get there with the only cult anvil here. Sack that. Turn it into a 3/3 so they don't get any life. And that should do it. They can attack for 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, but we can still block something. We can block one thing. Fortunately, I don't have anything with Menace, but that still wouldn't kill us. Ooh, this was a grind. What's in my graveyard to copy? Kambal? Could they get a life off that? No. I was looking to see if there's anything, but our stuff kind of sucks to steal, honestly. Like, it's the kind of stuff that's like kind of okay for us, but kind of bad otherwise. All right, I'll block, I suppose. Yep. All right, we're at 7. They're at 1. Oh, we got there. GG's, Crim. GG's. Yeah, I don't know if that attack with the Plunderer was the right attack. I probably could have set back, but I didn't know if he had any way to gain life. And it turns out, in a weird way, had we not attacked because he drew the Virtue, we would have ended up giving him extra life potentially and could have lost. So didn't feel like a great play, probably still wasn't, but coincidentally probably ended up being the right play. But either way, yeah, Krim has some pretty cool decks on his side as well, so you may want to check him out. Well, I'm sure you can all see why there's a problem with this hand. We have no white mana, so easy mulligan when every card is a white card. Okay, this is a bit different though. Let's keep this and scrap. Oh gosh, the Haunted Ridge. Ooh, that's tough. I just didn't really want to give up any of these, unfortunately. Oh, Kambal, you might be useful later. I mean, even against mono red, just keeping like a Fateful Absence can be pretty big. Or if we can get to 3 mana, have a turn where you can play one of your artifact creators and an Oni Cult Anvil, and then maybe set up a Kambal and get a couple of points. Alright. Okay, we did find a 3rd land, so things at least have a possibility of working out here. Alright, we want to go ahead and kill that. Just say no bonuses for you. Then you're going to draw a card here. Interesting. I wonder if all their stuff is just... Okay, that's pretty good too. Is just able to pump creatures up here. Or it could just be burn spells. I don't know. Alright. I don't think I want to run Kambal out just... Oh, wait. We can't do that. We have to do this if we want to play the only Cult Anvil. I almost messed up, y'all. I only have 1 red mana available. That is very important to the proceedings at hand. Do I want to get rid of an artifact now? I think I do. Like, if they waste a burn on a 1/1 so we can't make more 1/1s, we're okay with that. That is kind of ideal, actually, if that happens. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm hoping we can get this Kambal Oni Cult Anvil engine working, and just gaining a couple of life a turn could be enough for us, but we'll see. Okay. Play Kambal real quick. I'm going to attempt to attack. I guess with both of them. I mean, maybe that's wrong. Well, I mean, I was thinking maybe they have some way to do something here, but alright. I mean, if they ain't gonna do nothing. Alright, we're at 21. Things are at least looking kind of promising. Did they just for real not get creatures to put all that stuff on? I should be attacking with Kambal here, but I'm just not going to put Kambal at risk. To, what you call Witch Stalker's Frenzy or whatever that thing is. Alright, each one of those draining them for 2. I'm going to hold on to this Fateful Absence, so we don't have to worry about Ruckus or anything. Opponent's going to go all the way to 9. We're at 23. I'm feeling pretty good, not going to lie. Feeling pretty strong here. Generous Plunder, you'll just be back up in case. I don't know what their hand is at this point, but sure. Because I, for 100%, have no idea. Just getting rid of the blood token because I'm not going to discard any of these anytime soon. Gonna go ahead and play this. Just ping the opponent for 2. Why not? I mean, the opponent's game plan was literally just put everything on this Charming Scoundrel, I think. Okay, cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Mono Red has a bunch of crazy lines you can take. But I can't imagine keeping a hand where... And I'm assuming the rest of the hand had to be, like... Probably not more Demonic Ruckus, but probably was, like, Reckless Rage or whatever, right? But that's very surprising. They didn't try to kill anything. So they had no burn. They just had stuff that enhanced creatures, I'm guessing, or they would have tried to pick this stuff off. Yeah, we'll always take a win against Mono Red, though. We're going to keep this. I just don't know if it does a lot, but we're going to keep it. Let's play that, and I guess we'll try Plunder early. It's not a play we normally go with, but maybe it's right. If this is Selesnya Enchantments, though, we may have to take a turn off to use Legion Extruder on a Jukai Naturalist, if I were guessing. If it's not, then we're kind of faced with a whole other situation. That still doesn't answer our question. It could very well still be that deck. But we have some answers here, so we don't have to be in too much of a hurry. Do we give them a treasure? I think I'm going to decline here. Oh, that's convenient to draw. Alright. I'm not sure what we're up against. This could be just like Selesnya Ramp, potentially. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So, unfortunately, that deck tends to also play, what's her name? The, Praetor. And that could suck for us, potentially. Elish Norn, that's what I was thinking. Could turn off some of our things entering the battlefield, but we do at least have a removal card for her. So it's not the end of the world. Alright, you get to play extra lands. And there's a Spirited Companion. Kind of annoying, but fine. We could play Delny. Delny can make things not block, except for the Spirited Companion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They kind of already have all the mana they need, right? Alright. I'm just going to try to do what we can now to end things. Play Delny. We'll get 2 triggers when we attack. The Likeness of the Seeker can't block. Alright, they take 3. We play this, they'll go to 8. Because we get 2 triggers. Actually, we get more than that, yeah. They actually go to 6. And then the second one comes in, and they go to 4. Alright, that works. So now if things get swept, we can put them down to 2, and then we can turn one of the artifacts into a 3/3. So we're still right on the cusp, turning things around here. Yeah, Delny Kambal trigger is good stuff here. Yeah, opponent's dead. This hand feels bad, but we have all the mana we need, so I'm just gonna keep it. I mean, the reason I say feels bad is we can't really be aggressive with this, because these are defensive, so unless they play like a 1 mana thing here that we can kill with the extruder, we're not going to be doing a whole lot. Hopeless Nightmare. Okay, sure, I'll get rid of one of these, I guess. Wow, deck just said, here, you wanted lands? Have plenty. Wasn't even a bat. It's so disappointing. Okay. At least bat would have given me something to do with these cards. Yeah, sure. Why not? You got me. Wanderer. Pass the turn. Playing against black, I always assume it's just a pile of kill spells. So it's like, sure. This is why we got to get kind of combination of different parts into play. Shoot the opponents. In the turn. Come on, Shieldred. I wanted to kill a Shieldred with my Fateful Absence. Alright, I'm going to hope they just have, like, go for the throats and can't kill a 3/3 artifact. I don't know this to be true, but I'm going to hope. Alright, 3/3's getting in there. There's Scryan. In a weird way, I might kill one of my own creatures here to be able to have an artifact to keep the pressure up. Alright, they bought them both. Come on, tell me go for the throat. Still can't kill this guy. Oh, but Vraska. Blech. Well, if Vraska targets our 3/3, we can turn it into a thing anyway, so that's cool. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if you turn it into a treasure. We could still do the thing. Might as well kill this. Oh, deck, come on. Like, give me something. We're just sitting here spinning our wheels. What are you doing to us? All I can hope, really, is they just have, like, go for the throats or something here. Just... Another one? Jeez. Alright. Probably just going to draw a card here. I don't think you're going to make the same mistake again, right? Really? You're going to do it again? Like, opponent, we just did this. Like, why would you bother? I think I'm just going to sit on my Fateful Absence here, because I don't think Vraska does anything to us. I mean, they get to draw a card, but meh. Ooh, Kambal. Cute. Now I kind of want to kill Vraska. So if I don't kill Vraska, opponent goes to 8 or 5. Vraska kills our Kambal, turns it into an artifact, but then we just turn that artifact into a 3/3? Alright, sure. Like, it's fine. It's a thing. I mean, they got to do something. They're at 5, so we'll see what happens. Weird. Why is that not targeting Kambal? Is this because you found a sweeper? You got me? Then now they kill Kambal? Hey, you found a Liliana. Oh, are you kidding? I was like, just let me find an artifact, man. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We can attack. Opponent goes to 2. We can... Oh my gosh, how do we do this? Alright, so we're going to attack. Opponent's going to go to 2. This is going to be kind of silly. So we're going to end the turn. And the opponent, I'm assuming, is going to use Liliana to try to kill Kambal. They're going to duress us. Dang it. Oh, wait. We're in the clear then, right? Because then we just kill Kambal. Yeah. And then we have a artifact. And then we could just... Oh, well, if they don't play Liliana, they can draw a card and possibly find something to kill a creature. All right, you got it. Well, yeah, now we're good.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we...
Yep, we discard a card.
Don't overthink.
Then Extruder's going to turn an artifact into a 3/3 during their end step. I mean, they get to draw here. They might still find an answer. Opponent, you should have just drawn with Vraska. I mean, I know they would have went to 1, but, like, that's probably better, because now you can't even cast what you draw. Alright, well. Unless I'm missing something, I'm going to turn this into... Yeah, there we go. No lie, this one feels good, because we really didn't do anything this game. Like, if you look at this graveyard... We only played 3, technically 4 threats, and we just recycled the same artifact a bunch to get the damage in on the opponent, while surviving a bunch of planeswalkers and discard and removal. So, like, that feels good. No black mana, but that sort of feels like this is fine. We'll see what happens. The other fun thing, too, you do get some draws that look like you're playing, like, Boros tokens or whatever. And you can kind of surprise the opponent because you're definitely not that. Alright, pass the turn. Catilda. That doesn't make us happy. I'm going to go ahead and scrap... Go ahead and use a blood token. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, this is tough, because I feel like this is some type of weird mono-white control, but why the hell are you playing Catilda if that's the case? Let's get rid of this, I guess. Ooh, well, alright. If we're not going to get the land to play our other cards, this is the next best thing, I suppose. Yeah, no land is going to become a problem very quickly in this scenario. Not sure if anybody else is aware. Yeah, I'm just going to end the turn. So I can decide if I want to draw a card. Oh, there's their green mana. Alright. You got it, fam. This creates a different problem, because now I need to leave mana up, so when they have a creature, I can stop this from hitting it. This is kind of unfortunate. Mana is definitely our sticking point right now. Hate giving them a card there, but not a lot we can do. This just feels like Selesnya Enchantments just got a weird draw. I'm going to go ahead and play this. And then assume I'm just going to be using a Get Lost on my turn. I mean, I'm probably supposed to leave mana up to Get Lost, and then on my turn try to play something and get lost, but I don't know. Like, we're stuck on 2 lands here. I mean, we can only do so much. Alright, well, there's a 3rd land. A bit late. Alright, let's just pass. They probably weren't expecting us to have black mana either, so... I almost wish the land that showed up would have been a white or red land, so that we could work around them wanting to target something, because they might not target something with the Catilda under the circumstances. Okay, they're going to do it anyway. Great. We kind of really want them to. That works. Yep, Audacity. You got it. All you. Oh, and they got an ossification. Gosh, dang it. Just as we're starting to get our stuff set up. Alright. Now I'm trying to come up with a plan. Like, we can still do this. It's just, what does it have to look like? We could make a 3/3 to block. Then we could get lost after the fact. Assume they're going to ossification a thing. They might try to attack with the naturalist. It'll be a 4/4. Alright. We may not be dead here. I mean, I still don't know what their unknown card is. Okay, it was a land. That's good news. Could that be a land? Of course not. Well, Skrelv's annoying, but tolerable. Alright, we're going to have to be very careful how we handle this here. Now, if they might think, put a +1/+1 on the Naturalist, and then you can attack. Nope, they're not going to attack with the Naturalist. Okay, well, I guess we just kill this now. And then we try to go off with Kambal or something. I don't know what this is going to have to look like here, y'all. I feel like I'm navigating a giant puzzle right now. Ooh, did not want to see that. That is hurtful. Interesting. So they left that on top and they didn't use the other map. Why, friend? Why was that your decision? Alright, well the good news is we know what they're going to draw next turn, and it's not harmful. Alright. I mean, we really need a land, obviously. Like, that's our biggest holdup here. But we'll see what happens. Yep, you got it. I mean, you can attack. I'm probably not blocking, but you never know. Yeah, I guess I will. Why not? Come on, man. Like, I need to be able to, like, play a thing and make a 3/3. Like, that's all I want to do right now with every fiber of my being. Oh, gosh. Sure. Draw 2 cards. Man, this is brutal. I mean, I can't do much about it. We're just... I just have mana envy right now. Yep. That's big. Hey, we get a 3/3. Look at that. The opponent made a token. Yep, keep stacking it on the naturalists. Thank you. Alright. Maybe, finally. Nope, and then there's a Calyx we have to deal with. Gosh dang it, like, we can't catch a break. I mean, to be fair, the opponent drew like 3 extra cards this game. Or this turn. So it's not unreal. Alright. Let's just kill this. They've used their mana for the turn at least. Alright, we got a land. It's a tapped one, but, you know, we'll take it at least for now. Alright. Opponent, can you just draw a land for a second? Like, give us a breather, please. Oh, they also get to go search. I get to sack a thing and then go search. So that's real, too. Alright, what are they going to sacrifice? What are they going to go get? Of course, the dogs go away. Alright, we'll run out of answers for those, so, I mean... What are we supposed to do? Alright, another naturalist. Alright, you got it. Calyx is big. Yep, you got it. Yep, you have a Catilda. I really am surprised we're even hanging in this game at all under the circumstances. Alright. Gotta get rid of this because of the flying and lifelink. But again, they can play it next turn. And like, and I need to wait until they attack with it. But honestly, like, we're just in a bad spot here. I don't know if I want to trade 3/3s. I think I want to save the 3/3 to... Yeah, let's just block like this. And then we'll just have to figure something out. I don't know what something is, but... We'll see what's up. God, the opponent's just drawn straight fire, honestly. Even with all those lands. Okay. Ample Call doesn't... I mean, if we Delny... But again, I don't have enough land, is the problem. I could Anvil to make a 1/1. Well, actually, I can make 2 blockers. Okay. This might be our best bet. Just to not die, not even to win at this point. But... Get rid of a map. And then I could make a 3/3. We'd be able to block a Calyx, maybe. Ugh, man, this is tough. Like, having to do all this on so few land is backbreaking. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I'm just gonna give it to the opponent. Like, we gave it a good fight, but we just never got mana. Ugh, that's tough. Alright, let's try it. I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, we have a couple removal cards. We have anvils. So like, we can make it look good for a second, I guess. I'm going to get this down. There is a world where we have some 1-mana dudes we could play and maybe kill something. So, start turning those into creatures. Alright, you have an Evolving Adaptive. Which makes me think they just drew that. Alright, let's go here. And then hopefully our Kambal lives, and then we can start doing things next turn. Because Fateful Absence, turn their thing into a artifact, we get an artifact, we get to deal damage to them, then we get Oni Cult Anvil doing stuff. Full of Kranos, yep. Big fan of that card. Cool. And what we're going to do is, we're actually going to do this now. Because this only triggers once a turn, so if we kill something on their turn, we'll get the thing as well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to start the life draining process. What do we got going on? Also don't want to be like too frivolous with these, because green has some ridiculously big monsters right now. I'm I don't know when y'all will be watching this, but I do have a mono green deck that's coming. Actually, you probably watched that yesterday or the day before, which is plays some really insane stuff. Green has a lot of good options right now, y'all. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, you're going to try to fight my duder. Look at that. I do not like that. Take some more damage, friend. Alright, hey, Merrick's will make a dude later. I ain't mad at that. And we could possibly draw a card, which is also nice. So now they can't block. And as much as I want more creatures, I actually want to draw a card here, so I'm going to just sacrifice this 1/1 instead. Drain the opponent twice. In the turn. And now if they fight something, they might want to fight Delny, which could potentially free up some space for Kambal to cook. Though if they kill Kambal, we do have another one. That, however, is mildly annoying, but may not matter. Because, like, you attack, we take 5, you get to pick between 5 things. We're at 27. That's totally okay. Oh, I should have drawn a card during their end step. What was I doing? Oh, I'll do it now. Oh, well, that's also not bad. We like that. Shoot you, opponent. We'll attack with things that can't be blocked. And then I just drain you for 1. That'll do it. Alright, that worked perfectly. Okay, we'll keep it. We got all the mana things we could want. Question is, will these do enough? We are going to hope so. I'm going to attack. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I don't know why I did that. I could have just played this. Yeah, alright. Well, you're probably taking our Get Lost. I don't know. Maybe you want to take our Delny. I have no idea. Yep, that's what I thought they would take. Alright, well, going in. So I assume if they have a removal card, they're using their removal next turn on Anampakal. That's going to shut down some of their turn. Really? Cool, then I guess this is what we're about then. Let's go. I mean, that's a pile of duders. Yeah, end the turn. I mean, now even killing Anampakal, we're still attacking with like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. Oh darn, I lose my Oni Cult Anvil. I mean, that could matter. Alright, Anampakal, dead. You got it. I mean, I'm attacking with the pile there. Okay, y'all, this is very much like a good news, bad news deck. It's sort of the way I feel about it, right? The good news is the deck works, and Kambal was legit, and we got to see all the. We didn't get to see much of Teysa. Teysa came up in one game, I think, but you know, otherwise we kind of got to see everything in action. And I'm not opposed to Teysa still being in the deck since we can still sacrifice artifacts and we're dealing damage and make tokens and all that. And if we get Teysa out with Delny, it's actually super cool. So yeah, I think Teysa, still legit. This is one of the few homes for anyway. I wish it was like a 2-4 or something, but that's just being greedy. It does have Death Touch though, so in a pinch, you can use the block like some big green creatures or something. The thing here, though, is the deck is actually pretty difficult to play at times. It probably didn't look like it, but there's a lot of times where you're trying to figure out, like, okay, if I get an extra point now and I get a double trigger here, or if I give them a token, then I get one, then they lose a life. So there's like a lot of tracking of like where your life total is going to be because you're gaining life plus draining from the opponent. Kambal leads to a lot of that. But then also trying to decide, like with the generous plunder, right? Is it where can you go for it on your turn versus their turn? And some of that is like, okay, well, maybe I don't want to do it immediately, but then I'll do it the next turn when I have Kambal. So then I'm getting 2 triggers and they're getting the life lost and I'm attacking and I'm draining them. So there's a lot to figure out in ordering your cards to not get too deep in the woods. I deep in the weeds, but I will also say that Oni Cult Anvil is actually a good backup option later in the game when you just don't want to commit more creatures and you're playing against control or something. You're like, all right, I'll just keep sacking these artifacts and doing this thing and draining you for a couple. And that's actually was a nice backup plan a couple of times. So I like the fact that it can be aggressive. I like that we can draw a lot of cards. I like that it does a cool combo-y thing. So yeah, this one's actually pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and post this up as for Novice Inspector, Novice Inspector, Novice, I don't know, like somebody was complaining about the way I said Novice Inspector, but like, if you go look up literally Cambridge, Oxford, dictionary.com, Merriam-Webster, they have different pronunciations between them. So stop that. Plus, I'm Southern Country. I'm going to say a lot of stuff crazy. So anyway, 4 Novice Inspector, 4 Voldaren Epicure, 3 Fateful Absence, 4 Get Lost, 4 Generous Plunder, 4 Legion Extruder, 3 Oni Cult Anvil, 2 Delny, 4 Kambal, 2 Teysa, 3 Animpakal, a Mountain, 4 Concealed Courtyard, 4 Shattered Sanctum, 4 Blackleaf Cliffs, 2 Haunted Ridge, 2 Battlefield Forge, 4 Inspiring Advantage, 1 Sundown Pass, and 1 Merrick's. And I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but we did play some mono green recently with lots of new cards in it. That was super fun. And it looks a bit different than the one I played during the early access. So you may want to check that out. But that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.